Hello, class. This is a PowerPoint to help me stay on track, to give you some pointers for the very close start of the month of November. First of all, there are two events going on this Friday, October 28th, that are virtual that you can participate in for extra credit. That I will probably also participate because they look really interesting. So I will give you extra credit just for joining and listening, and you can even earn additional points for responding in a discussion that I will show you at the end of this PowerPoint. Also, I know most of you can't be synchronous, meaning joining in even in virtual events at the same time. So I will add links to the recordings after these events finish so that if you choose to, you can participate. A few people asked me how you can ensure success in the class. And one thing that I recommend is using this new Blackboard Learn app. And by new, I mean there used to be a Blackboard Learn app, but within the past few months, they have created a new one. So if you look at the very top right-hand corner of the screen up here, where it says open, because this is the app that I use, you can download a new app. So you're with your phone or your tablet, you can access Blackboard anytime. And so far, it works really well. And I try to make assignments that you can do at the same time as something else that might be boring, like waiting in a line. Also, several people gave me some midterm suggestions, and a common theme was, why do we have to have papers when we already do so many discussions? And that's a really good question. One reason, and I'm going to skip down to the last point, is that since this is a general education course, I have to submit your second paper to the General Education Committee so they can make sure we're doing useful things in this class. And also, the discussions are kind of fertile soil for you to plant ideas, meaning you can plant or you can pick ideas from the discussion board to include in your paper. You don't have to reinvent the wheel when you're writing a paper. You can show what you've learned in the discussion. So that said, with the second paper, I'm going to offer some extra credit options where you can suggest images to use for that second paper. The paper is about critiquing an advertisement or a public image using Gene Kilborn, Killing Us Softly 4, KUS 4, or some of the ideas from Patricia Hill Collins in Black Sexual Politics, or possibly even Phoebe Robinson. I usually pick the images that I would like you to use because otherwise I get 20 papers about this advertisement, which is really old and really gross and really over discussed. So I don't want to, I'm thinking maybe you all have some fun ideas, some good ideas about ads or visual images or things you see that you would like to apply a feminist critique to. For example, I got this catalog called Hannah Anderson, and it's kind of bougie kids' clothes and a lot of matching family pajamas, and they're trying to include more multiracial families. Very often, the couples of color are mixed, and I noticed this year they pretty clearly have a gay couple in their catalogs and in their online advertising. But then as I was trying to figure out if they had lesbian couples or single moms, I found this image. And I think this is hilarious because it's a terrible picture. We can't see the person who the dog and the little girl are sitting on. We just see the legs. So is this a lesbian couple, but they really don't want us to see that it's two women all, wearing pajamas that match their kids and their dog? So I got kind of curious about it. And then I found, not in the print catalog, but online, this image. And so it looks like the woman who might be the mom now, here, I guess, is her little girl. And the owner of those lovely legs might be the grandma because she does look a little older. I'm not sure. And you probably don't really care, but this is just the idea of what kind of stories the advertisements are telling us, not only about what a woman should look like, but also what a family should look like. So, this is another image from a website for a clothing company that I really like. And these aren't professional images, these are images that they select from the Instagram where people put hashtag something about the name of the company. And even in the pictures they pick from Instagram, all of the women they still look like models. They still look like professional photos. And you never see anybody like me wearing a size 14 or a size 16 in their clothing anywhere on the website or in the catalogs. So, long story short, if you find an image that you think would be great for the second paper, this second discussion right here is for that. The discussion on top is for the Friday focus, and I'll add this YouTube video to that discussion to give a little more direction. And there's also a discussion that was supposed to be there about Killing Us Softly 4 that was hidden. I apologize for that. Due dates are recommendations, but all of these should also help you with ideas for the second paper. And you can kind of think of them as a way of drafting ideas. And that is all. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will post my phone number again. I'm available between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. to talk to you if you need help. Have a great day.